Hey, friends and colleagues. Clark Brown from Restoration Advisors. Um, I'm making a video real quick to tell you that as much as when I first started my firm, I didn't want to be like other consultants and advisors, and that is, they just all come across the same way. Um, I don't send, a lot of blog. I don't blog a lot. I don't put anybody into funnels. I know that's what everyone says is the thing to do right now, but I feel like that was so overused. Just throw everybody into a funnel, into a sales cycle. I get so many emails from the one thing that I may have asked for a little bit of information from, and it really turns me off. So I don't do the same thing. Probably causes me to not be as marketable as some others, but I've always relied on my network and I've built my reputation and built my circle. So we'll see if that works. But I wanted to address real quick something that really will make me sound like everybody else that sounds like a consultant and advisor to small businesses. And I do work with more small to medium sized business restoration contractors, very, very niche market. So I'm not really working with any doctors or any car auto body shops. I'll help anybody I can. But I might not be the best person because I don't know how to fix cars. But I tell everyone in your business, you are a business that happens to do the thing that you have on the sign out on the street. You don't need to be so deeply rooted into talk only about cars or only about restoration or only about dental work that's it. Now, I know that goes against some of the branding, but people are associating and connecting to you and to your business, and you just need to be a marketing company that does a thing. You need to market. That's it. So I'll take my own advice. I work with a lot of small restoration contractors, restoration being fire, flood, water, mold, trauma, hoarding, large and small, big jobs, small jobs, commercial. And it's really copy and paste all the time. You have a very energized entrepreneur that probably worked for somebody for a while, maybe in the earlier career, and just said, "This isn't for me." I've got ideas. I'm creative and blah blah blah. Great, and you go and start a business, and you're probably successful. You probably market very well and successfully market and sell, and you're quite creative, and you know how to tell a story, which is growth, and people connect to you and trust, and they feel like your energy and your passion about what you do would equate into a great partner in business. But what happens, and I sound like everybody else because this happens every time. You've had a degree of success. You've grown your business to 1 to 2, 3, maybe even to 5, and you've like really killed it. And like, dude, it's all working. But now you've got employees and you've got more business management stuff going on, more claims, more problems, more jobs going on simultaneously. You're finding yourself being a chief operations officer more than a CEO or more than the president. You're working in the business. You've heard it, in the business, not on the business. Staff meetings every day, trying to chase around what job is what. You probably don't have all your systems in place. You don't have, your guys are forgetting stuff in the truck. All the little things, the more people you add and the bigger you get and the busier you get, the worse they get. So an entrepreneur early in their career is focusing a lot of their time training, coaching, or marketing mostly, and buying equipment, buying things to do more of what they do. If you've ever read the E-Myth, you'll know what I'm talking about. We're very technical and very into what we do, very centric into our brand or our industry. but we're not working on ourselves as much. I can't tell you how many $4 and $5 million companies I find that aren't great business people with money, aren't doing a great job with recognizing the difference between gross and net profit and margin. And you have to know it. There's just no way around it. You can't be. It's not like a movie star. You can't just show up and act and follow a script and go home. You've got to direct and produce it if you've left yourself in that role. Somewhere early in your career, you've got to stop and start saying, I'm good at what I do, but this is going to create these problems. So you have to slow everything down. And that goes against everything that you are told. You're told that, Gary Vee says, do it today, seize it, blah, blah, blah. You have to put some energy away, your mental calories. I call them mental calories because you're burning calories in your mind. Your cup only holds so much. You have to leave space in here for other things. If you're filling it with sales and it's running out over the top, you're going to flood it out. So put some effort into getting better at the things that you aren't great at. Go ahead and say it. Hire a coach or an advisor. Hire me. Hire someone else. I don't end up really knowing how to do it better than you, but I'm a different voice. I'm up on your shoulder, a little partner, a partner in your business that doesn't have a piece of your equity, right? So you have an operations manager, a COO that's helping you guide through these murky waters of business, and not lose money or lose time or have frustration. Because what happens, lastly, and again, I sound like everybody else because this ends up being true. These things start happening and you're not enjoying it. You're tied to your desk and there's problems and you can't grow anymore because you just don't have time. And you start to hate your business like it's a person, like it's a woman or a man or a partner. And maybe I've seen it cause divorce. I've seen it cause alcoholism and substance abuse and families that split apart, siblings as well as spouses. And it's not really, your family didn't sign on for that. You just become your business so much that you feel like you're failing because you can't keep doing that one thing that you said when you started you wanted to do. You haven't delegated things because you don't necessarily know how or who to trust anybody or find them, recruit them. They're out there. I promise you, there are some amazing people looking for you. They're looking for an opportunity to work for a company with a creative, energetic, passionate person like you. They're looking for someone. I work with clients all the time. You may say, well, why would I need somebody to help me do it? Maybe you don't. But if you're not positioning yourself in your company right now, you do need it. And how long are you going to wait? And how many more quarters? How many more quarters are you going to go through and lose opportunity while others in your market are stealing it? They're taking your opportunities that you could be out there getting. So I won't send you any ClickFunnels. I won't send you any spam. But if you're interested in talking to me about some partnership and some advisory, I've been doing this a very long time. I know tens of thousands of people probably. I used to think that was probably exaggeration, but I now know thousands of people. And we can make your business successful and make it run the next phase. It won't run just like you thought it would, because you had one idea that was just going to be a ramp up, but it's plateaued. So reach out. You can see my office. I'm a simple guy, real down to earth, a contractor like you are, and I've done the things that you're doing. I've built very successful companies. So if this is interesting to you, and I'm talking about you, and you're like, man, he's kind of saying what I feel. I only say it because I do see it all the time, and I see a lot of people's pride and ego get in the way of them actually resolving that issue, and that's a shame, because our industry needs people like you. We need energetic, and we need people that are passionate about doing it right and doing a lot of it. So reach out to me, Clark at Restoration Advisors, and that's ADVISERS. It's not ORS. It's the English spelling. But I'll put all my information in the link. But if I speak to you and you have any comments about this, just leave me a comment or shoot me a DM. Other than that, have a great one. Bye.